Carp fishing in spring has for a long time been about trying to locate the carp and then nick a bite when they're still not necessarily feeding hard. They will spend a lot of time looking for warmth and sanctuary as their appetite and senses are still diminished. One tactic that anglers employ is the use of single, high-attract, bright visual baits, which obviously don't feed the fish but catch their attention enough to provoke a response. While this tactic is still effective and will continue to be on many waters, increasing angling pressure has caused carp anglers to turn to other methods to catch more consistently during the spring. More on this later. Location is obviously key at any time of year, but the spring is the time when the carp will be most influenced by conditions such as temperature and prevailing winds, and the need to replenish nutrients that weren't available during the winter months. Look for south-facing margins with shallow water and preferably some form of cover, and you will often find the carp feeding on emerging insect life and any food carried on the wind. It's important to do your groundwork this time of year, especially if targeting a new water. Walk the banks regularly, take a marker float and map out the swims. Climb trees and watch the water. Don't forget Polaroid sunglasses and binoculars are valuable assets here. A couple of sightings this time of year can really make your season. Choosing spots depends on many factors, and sometimes you have to make an educated guess depending on past knowledge and the things we've already discussed. Once you have chosen your spots, now's the time to put in the work to reap the benefits. Choosing the right bait depending on the carp's nutritional needs is vital to success. PureBait Concept's Vitamino B+ is optimised with additional vitamins and minerals, including salt and crustacean meals, to satisfy and replenish what the carp are craving at this time of year. Baiting campaigns almost guarantee success because you are building the carp's confidence in an area and your bait to make them less cautious when you do attempt to catch them. To begin with, you want to use lots of different smaller food items to attract all species to the table, which will not only help clear your spots, but also the feeding activity of smaller fish will attract the carp. To make the mix, chop your Vitamino boilies to halves and quarters. Then add some of our high-grade hemp oil. Once this is soaked in slightly, add some of our Vitamino active food liquid. This is a high-grade food liquid with lots of different crustacean extracts and amino acids to really help attract the carp and pull them in from far away. Once these liquids have partially soaked in and still glaze the outside of the chops, add some of our 2.3ml amino marine pellets. Pellets are great for getting the fish grubbing around and holding them in an area for longer periods. The last addition is a generous dusting of our Vitamino B+ prep powder. This will stick to the baits and also absorb any remaining liquids, ensuring all the attraction makes it down to the bottom and starts to penetrate the silt after a period of time. After you have established your bait in an area, it's a simple case of upping the size of the baits to deter unwanted species. and when fishing, a light scattering is all that's needed. Hookbait choice is up to you, and once the carp are visiting your areas and feeding regularly, a match the hatch hookbait such as our dedicated base mix, cork dust, wafters and pop-ups are hard to beat, but conventional bright baits can also work depending on your venue choice and the water clarity. Visit our website to order directly for delivery to your door. And start as you mean to go on this spring.